Welcome to one of the most thrilling athletic events of the year. Witness former Pac-12 athletes return to the field showcasing their exceptional talents as they compete school versus school in a fierce showdown for one of the most prestigious titles in sports, champion of Battle at Bandon.
Uh-oh. Oh my gosh.
Cut it.
Battle at Bandon brings together some of the greatest Pac-12 football legends, reuniting them for one of the most distinctive tournaments in the nation. These athletes will face mental and physical challenges as they navigate a weekend of intense competition, fighting for their school's bragging rights. While the camaraderie, trash talk, and perhaps a few too many celebratory drinks add to the fun, the true purpose of this event is to support the Harrington Family Foundation.
Oh, yeah. That was good cheese.
Though the Pac-12 may be a thing of the past, its legacy lives on at the 12th annual Safeway Foundation Battle at Bandon. The Safeway Foundation's Battle at Bandon is presented by the Safeway Foundation, Tillamook, Nabisco, Liquid Remedy, PepsiCo, Molson Coors, Trincaro Family Estates, Nike, and Shipsticks. The stunning Oregon coast, with its vibrant wildlife and rolling waves crashing into the world-renowned Bandon Dunes Golf Resort, sets the stage for the Battle at Bandon. This one-of-a-kind destination, usually known for its serene beauty, will be interrupted by this year's Pac-12 athletes as they bring their competitive nature to this peaceful haven.
First of all, we don't know who we are. We are some friends that are showing up at a golf course who used to play sports against each other.
As a finale send-off of the Pac-12 disintegrating into college football wonderland, I think we have a chance for the Trojans to make a statement.
Although I did have to spend 37 minutes more than I wanted to with the Cal Bear.
Yeah, Joey's always, the hero of the plane, the hero of the bus, the hero of living in the golden days. But Battle at Bandon, here we come.
We're going to get you your backpacks.
What gave you the idea for this?
Playing in a bunch of really crappy golf tournaments. The first year we did this, I was calling people the week of the tournament and begging them to come play at Bandon for free. This event, in a small way, mimics our scholarship program. What we're trying to do for our students is give them an opportunity, open a door, and build a community around them. And to see our fundraiser not just survive for over a decade, but thrive. It's really cool to see the community that we've built and how much this means to everybody here.
You know, Oregon State, sad for us, sad I think for the conference as a whole.
I get it. Yeah, okay, all right.
We're loyal to the Pac-2.
Yeah,
so Pac-2 for life.
Yep.
Right here, us in Washington State. So
we're gonna miss you.
No, you won't.
We're not gonna miss you.
This weekend's events span from precision putting challenges with your entire team to the nerve-wracking group games where the pressure intensifies as you perform in front of all the competing schools. Athletes will also stretch their skills across several rounds of 18 on the stunning Bandon Dunes courses. As the first competition is about to get started, let's see the lineup for each team. The Arizona State Sun Devils, Taylor Kelly and Adam Archuleta. The Cal Golden Bears, Ryan Longwell and Justin Peel. The Colorado Buffaloes, John Embry and Mason Crosby. Oregon State Beavers, Sean Mannion and Johnny Hecker. Stanford Cardinal Todd Husak and Kevin Hogan. Arizona Wildcats Wes Mallard and Chris McAllister. UCLA Bruins Jonathan Ogden and Danny Farmer. Oregon Ducks Joey Harrington and Justin Herbert. USC Trojans Billy Miller and Matt Barkley. Utah Runnin' Utes Kevin Dyson and Steve Smith. Washington Huskies Nigel Burton and Mark Bruner. Washington State Cougars Ryan Leaf and Michael Bumpus.
Since 1996, we've sourced the best grapes across California's vineyards to create handcrafted, fruit-forward, balanced, delicious wines. We hope you love our wines as much as we do.
When you're owned by dairy farmers, you don't make dairy that's just good enough. You make dairy so good, it makes everything better. Ice cream that's your favorite part of any pie. Melty cheese shreds that invite nachos to bring friends. And cream cheese that's the best thing that ever happened to a bagel. We don't just make dairy, we make it extraordinary.
Well, here we are, arguably one of the most exciting moments of this Safeway Foundation Battle at Bandon. It's the very first competition. It's the Tillamook Team Challenge here at the Punch Bowl. The players are arriving off the shuttles. You see many of them, smiles on their face. Not only are they excited to have a weekend with the fellas, but a chance to compete for their Pac-12 schools, because the Pac-12 will always live on forever here at the Battle at Bandon. Now coming up, they're going to have some of the most difficult putts they're going to face all day long for a chance for not only some wine, but also the infamous bite of cheese at the end. But as the guys get started, we'll get ready to catch up with the competition.
We're starting day one with the Tillamook Team Challenge, a team event where each school's athletes and our sponsor, amateurs, compete alongside each other. Each member will putt, with the top two scores from each hole contributing to the team score. The Battle at Bandon is officially underway.
Guys, we are playing with our schools. So throughout the course of the weekend, we play two-man best ball matches, we play the horse race. This is a four-person team event. All four players are going to putt all the way out, and we're going to record the two best scores. The medium cheddar blocks are our tee boxes. Let's do it. Who's on the first hole?
We're starting here at hole 2 with the defending champions, the Oregon State Beavers. Maybe that ball will do something that their organization hasn't been able to do this year, and that's find a home somewhere. Where are the Beavers right now? I can't find them. They're with Washington State somewhere in the conference abyss.
But there's a backstop
to get over
up
the
there
hill.
too.
Yeah.
But there's a backstop up there too.
Go, go,
That might
go,
not be
go,
enough.
go.
That's all right.
Where did you come from? We are 2 holes in already. Where did this come from?
Oh, mother. Don't say that.
Oh, baby cap. Oh, that's the baby cap you're talking about.
Just baby tap it. Oh! Damn!
It's going to come off of that hill. Watch this.
Get going.
Yeah, go in! Go in! Go in your home!
So there's no arguing Marcus Mariota with the Heisman Trophy, the greatest Oregon quarterback ever. We're standing here today with the second greatest quarterback in Oregon history. Justin. Take me through the
That's
hole
not
in
me.
one right
It's
there.
not me.
I'd be happy with top 20. But no, he stood.
There's humble, then there's like, youthfully ignorant.
At a certain point, it's just like, at a certain point, you just get sick of it, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
oh, I'm Justin, I got a 4.7.
You know, it's like I catch fish out of the Willamette River. That's not possible.
Let's go. Get it up.
We have our first hole-in-one of the day. Take me through that putt there.
I just threw it out there. We'll see what happens. I don't know.
All right, hey, we got to grab the bottle of wine. You got to carry that all the way down there. Our first hole-in-one for Arizona. Yes. Some people visit Portland once, they have a craft beer, and all of a sudden they just develop the entire personality right here. Take us through the mustache.
Well, it started with my girlfriend wanting me to be a pirate for Halloween, and now it's my whole personality, so.
So you just got a hole-in-one here, but obviously the rules are the first hole-in-one. I'm sorry, Justin Herbert beat you to the punch.
And you know me, I am not a rule breaker. So, he is definitely going to take that, gallon of wine or whatever it is, and I'm proud of him.
Okay.
But yeah, he went in, so,
Is he even old enough to drink yet?
It depends on how long his hair is, and what kind of age it looks like.
You got to go in there. You can't be timid. You got to hit it with. You got to hit it with your chest.
We'll pretend that didn't happen.
There's 10 other teams right now here that I want to beat every single one of them, especially those Huskies.
That what's really been successful in my life is whatever the Cougs do the opposite, and it's worked out for me honestly 100% of the time.
Past champions are going to put the jackets onto the current champions with a score of 50, the Colorado Buffaloes. Come on up, Colorado, let's go. Colorado. First place to nearly last in 11th place is Oregon State, which means that USC, with a score of 60, eats the cheese. Eat the cheese.
USC, the lucky event losers, but getting the real trophy, the famous bite of Tillamook cheese. While they wrap up their snack break, let's check the leaderboard to see which teams are trailing close behind our current leaders, the Colorado Buffaloes. After a grueling day on the course, players reminisce about the Pac-12 glory days at the Nabisco Welcome Tee-Off Dinner. It's an evening of reflection and connection, bringing everyone closer to the heart of the Battle at Bandon.
Welcome to the 12th annual Safeway Foundation Battle at Bandon. Here we go.
This event offers a special opportunity to sit down with some of the athletes and gain insight into their thoughts about the competition and their opposing schools.
Here we are, Joey, year 12. This year specifically, you wanted to bring as many good guys as possible. What makes for a great Battle at Bandon participant?
Humility.
Y'all should have told me you was gonna do this before I started drinking. If somebody's feelings don't get hurt, we're not doing our job, all right?
And what makes the best participant is for the person who can say, yeah, you know what? I'm pretty damn good at what I do, but I'm also just a human.
I would agree. First of all, you ask questions, you always make eye contact with him. You don't really look at me. So I'm just pointing that out. Like, I just feel like maybe I'm left out.
Connection.
I know, I get it, but I'm just.
You know how it is in the locker room. You talk so much, can I say it?
Yeah.
So much in a locker room. Remember that.
Well, not that one.
All right.
You got the first one.
You know, well, I doubled
So
down.
shoot.
A willingness to understand that I'm just here to be part of a community and to be part of a family, and I'm gonna check my ego at the door.
You know why? Because he has the smallest ears I've ever seen. I mean, if you look at his ears, they're this big, so he has to hear himself.
We watch Justin Herbert playing right now. We watch, Matt Barkley, fight on for USC. Like, these are people that we've spent our weekends with.
What would be the last school you'd want to go to?
That's easy. The last school. Yeah, UCLA.
Why?
If my kids had one scholarship and it was to UCLA, I would write a check to Stanford, Oregon, anywhere else.
All 12 schools were really great. So
We're not going to make this into a meme. All right.
got a lot of respect for all of them.
Very diplomatic. Very diplomatic.
These guys, call it 50 best in the world at what they did. Some of them, like Jonathan Ogden, you could make an argument that he is the best person in the history of the planet Earth to do what he did.
And Notre Dame's not in the discussion, but just no Notre Dame just because.
Just because they're Notre Dame.
They're Notre Dame, exactly.
I did say Stanford. I don't want Stanford. I hate Stanford. I've always hated Stanford. Those guys are awful. They suck.
Stanford, because they're garbage. They are bad. No one shows up to their games. You're playing in front of 1,200 people.
Me, Utah.
Why's that?
Because I wouldn't want to live in Salt Lake City. I don't want to be. You know, I love cigars. I love tequila.
I'm gonna say Stanford. Like, I don't know how you ball out with 5,000 people in stands, bro. Like, I don't know how you do that.
There's still a level of intimidation, right? Which is why I always like to start with the roast. You bring them down a little notch, right? Here's all the incredible things that you've done, but you know what? You're still a human.
Who out of the older guys during your time here has been cool for you to see in person? Athlete that you looked up to, or?
I think Danny Farmer can carry a conversation in any room he's in.
Yeah, I'd probably say Jonathan Ogden.
Dang, we just said the two UCLA guys.
And you said?
And it was to UCLA. I would write a check to Stanford, Oregon, anywhere else. I know. They're cool. They're still people, okay?
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You. See. Hey. I thought you might want to.
Oh, okay. My first job, I was a busboy at a Mexican restaurant, and the Happy Birthday song. Happy birthday, have a happy birthday. Happy birthday, have a happy day. Hooray! Oh.
We're all set for the first round of 18 on the Bandon Trails course. Each team is now divided and will face off against two different teams over the next 18 holes. Let's head to hole 1 and check in with the players as they battle their first tee jitters.
So we have yet to tee off at this year's Safeway Foundation Battle at Bandon, and we already have one of our seasoned attendees breaking one of the rules. So what does Ryan Leaf do? There's a 14 club rule. And if you look at Ryan Leaf's bag right now, you can count 16 clubs this morning.
You have 16 clubs?
A 58, a 60, a W. There's a hockey stick in here somewhere, I think. And
well, I think you either it's either a 2-stroke penalty if you show up to the first tee with too many clubs, or you forfeit the first hole.
You have to tee off with them.
You can't hit that driver anyway. I saw you last year.
Good on you, Jordan, to snuff that out before we lost on the first tee. I appreciate it. I actually had forgot, so thank you very much.
Johnny, I just got one question. Where did you go to school?
I just want there to be no doubt. I'm a Beaver through and through. I bleed orange.
Now, your thoughts on the future of Oregon State and this Pac-2? I mean, are you guys excited? Are you optimistic about being able to trailblaze your own path ahead?
Yeah, it should be an automatic bid to the championship game, which is nice. It'll be really good to be there.
So, unofficial title here, the Tillamook Cheese Master. I've got to ask you first of all, what's your favorite kind of cheese?
The white extra sharp 2-year, by far.
Is there anything special you can do with the cows to help produce better milk? I mean, are we talking massages, listening to nice music? I mean, what do you do?
Well, you laugh about that, but there actually are massagers out in the pens, and they get foot washes, and they get all kinds of stuff to make them very comfortable.
Okay, so listen up, boys and girls. You can be a cow massager if you play your cards right and help produce some wonderful cheese.
I love being an adult because bringing a fruit platter to a party takes on a whole new meaning. Don't tell anyone it's store-bought. Simply Spiked. It's getting juicy.
There's nothing chill about a hot, sweaty line. Unless you add Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Refresh inside and out. Meet your new no-sugar liquid remedy that's only 5 calories, organic, gut-healthy, and so fizzing delicious. Try Liquid Remedy Kombucha today.
Great leaders know that they won't always get to enjoy the shade. But they plant the tree anyway.
There are nice-to-haves when you're traveling, and then there are the must-haves. Never travel without your clubs again. With ShipSticks.com, your clubs go from your doorstep straight to the course or any other destination. On time, guaranteed for as little as $39 each way. No lugging, no ugging, no shrugging. Trusted by thousands of golf facilities in the U.S. and around the world. ShipSticks.
We're back at the Safeway Foundation Battle at Bandon, and the majority of teams have taken their first swings. Let's dive into the course and see how these Pac-12 athletes are handling their golf game.
See if Mason can shank his.
I heard that. Quiet, please. Quiet, please.
Yeah, I think, coming off last year. Block out the noise, Mason.
Block it out.
There it is. Hang on. Oh, that might be in the hole.
Yep.
That might be
in the gopher hole.
In the hole.
This beach, way less homeless, way less crime than Venice Beach.
Anything you want to tell your wife?
Oh, I don't have one, but I'm looking for one, so come find me. Give me a solid 7 who's self-sufficient and is not needy. I'm your guy. She better have a hell of a wig if she's gonna be bald like me.
I don't know what, hey, Nigel, what do you think McAllister's taste in women is? What do you think he's looking for?
Yeah, McAllister's looking for love. You can tell in just how he interacts with everybody around him. He's looking for the right person. He's deserving of someone that can just love him for who he is. Generous, kind, decently handsome. I think C-Mac needs like a Real Housewife of Atlanta, because he is just destined to be on screen and just in the know, in the mix. He's got to be. But he needs a girl who can keep up with him too. I don't know, that's my pick. I don't know if he can hang. I bet he could. He's gonna be on TV soon, watch.
Like, what is this? Where are we at, man? I'm about to take the mic off in a second. Keep it up.
He probably wants a footer, like 6 foot, 5'11".
You can pull probably a mid-6. A good personality.
Hey, what the Bass?
5 wood, but... Come on, get in the water!
That's mean-spirited, John.
In your summer prep, have you done swimming lessons to prepare for Bandon?
That was funny. It's the only reason I'm not whooping your ass is because that was funny.
I got you. You're not going nowhere.
Look at this.
Uh-oh.
Got him. That's my guy. That's my guy Gary right there. It's all love.
Tip your caddy. Take care of your caddy. Because I almost hit a 150 shot and he told me 180 and he was right.
You're both going to say what you tipped your caddy on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. $50.
200.
Okay, well, give me a chance to explain. Give me a chance to explain.
Here's your chance to explain.
4 installments of $50, you said, right?
Yeah. Count of 3. I want you both to say how much you tipped your caddy. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
150.
I'm gonna break him off tomorrow. He'll get broken off tomorrow. Is
that what you told him?
Yeah. I have him again
So I'm
tomorrow.
gonna
He's
break
our guy.
you off tomorrow.
Yes.
So coming down to the final hole of Bandon Trails, Joey Harrington, dealing with wrist issues, knee issues, sends one of his approach shots deep into the bush, up past the green. He is staring down a very difficult shot into the deep grass. What does he do from here? Like true champions, like true winners, goes up and down in 2, sends his shot out of the grass to within about 5 feet, and then finishes it with the putt. Joey Harrington putting an exclamation point on his performance, but he still lost the back 9 somehow.
As teams slowly wrap up their round of 18, let's head over to the Pepsi party to find out what really happened out there as we check in with our caddies at the Coors Caddy Confessional.
Shane, I saw you looking in the tall grass several times trying to find Joey's golf balls. Just talk about the difficulty in trying to search for so many shots over 18 holes with these guys.
We finally put the driver away, which was nice. I mean, I was impressed.
It's very kind from these caddies. I mean, you guys are used to having actual golfers come in here and play.
Shane, what would have happened if I'd have listened to you today?
You probably would have shot 65.
Good. Jonathan Ogden is an incredible athlete. How many horrible shots did he hit today?
Not many.
Let's try this again. How many horrible shots did Jonathan Ogden hit, and how many good shots would he have hit if he'd have listened to you?
There would have been 5 or 6 shots. I probably could have saved him. But it was the warm-up. He just didn't warm up.
Jason, you had Steve Smith for the final back 9 here, and Steve talked about a couple years ago, he was a triple bogey guy. What did you see from his golf game today?
Yeah, he's triple bogey was being generous. I mean, like triple was good 3 years ago, and I've been with him the last 2, and he's probably had 5 or 6 pars out there. And
all right, we're here at our Coors Light Caddy Confessional with TK, and TK, you just got done working with the USC Trojans.
Well, we played a little rough out there. I mean, the golf course was a little tough on us today.
Now, sometimes the Trojans are known for maybe bending the rules. Was it an honest game with them today?
It was honest on our part. I don't know that the players that we played against on the backside were as honest.
Well, TK obviously impressed that the Trojans did not have to cheat to find their way at this point here in the 18 holes. Now with Colorado, might be a different story though.
After our first round of 18, the Colorado Buffaloes remain in the lead with Washington State and Oregon State trying to keep up with the Stampede. The Safeway Foundation's Battle at Bandon is presented by the Safeway Foundation, Tillamook, Nabisco, Liquid Remedy, PepsiCo, Molson Coors, Trincaro Family Estates, Nike, and Shipsticks.
We're getting set for the Nabisco horse race. Now every team will start off on the first hole. Teammates will alternate shots. We'll eliminate half the field every single hole until we get to a final 3. Of those 3, we'll have a winner. There's thousands of dollars up for grabs. And so not only are these teams competing for points, but also some prize money. Let's see who will take home the green.
Hey, Topo Chico and Coors Light.
It ain't gonna work. Damn it. You look like a crackhead right now.
I'm just midway through a handful of wheat thins. It's the Nabisco horse race.
Oh!
What a toss. We never played together, but I'm sure we would have connected for what? At least 600, 5 tugs? We're getting set for what is arguably the most nerve-wracking shot any player will take at this Safeway Foundation Battle at Bandon. It's the tee shot, opening hole of the horse race. But you've got Jonathan Ogden out there, who is a pro's pro. He has been in every situation, unshakable. We'll see how he does. He's 100 yards out from the pin. Try to get UCLA right there next to the flag.
Go in! Big O! All right, let's go! Still got it done. His readers fell out. His readers fell out. I heard of him. Ooh, Jerry Judy. Oh, I like it. Just another guy. Where's the fire? Where's the fire? Where's the fire? Let's go! Where is the fire? Can I make that or something? Fireworks! I think he knows that reference. That's not mine, this is. You're wearing the damn thing. Yeah. Velcro? I can stand, Bogey. Here we go. Oh, yeah! Mustache is heavy. Oh, yeah.
He's worth about 200 million more than you, but that's okay.
No. We're good. Yeah.
So now this is where we see some separation in the horse race. The first shot has been hit, but oftentimes it's the approach shot or the first putt to try and get closer to the hole. Colorado, I believe, won the closest to the pin. The Buffaloes might be stampeding away with this competition so far. That was a tough first hole, very competitive. Only par or better moved on. Typically a couple of fours sneak in there, but we had a lot of birdies on that first hole. So now we've cut the field in half from 24 to 12. Let's catch up with them on the next hole.
Yeah.
And just like that, we went from 24 to 6 teams. We had 6 pars on this very challenging second hole. Now we move on to the third hole, where we have 2 teams from Oregon State still in this. Colorado, one of the heavy favorites for the overall competition, still alive. We're going to see what happens here, because we're going to cut it down to 3, and that's when we start to get to the money round. The horse race starting to heat up.
Hit the hole. Oh, it stayed in there. Oh! It stayed in the bowl.
OSU. Sean wearing 50 Shades of Gray.
50 Shades of Gray.
Christian Gray, isn't that the guy's name? I don't know. Oof, he hit it tight.
That's my dog. That's so good. That is so good.
And then there were 3 on the final hole of the Nabisco horse race. We're here at the final green of the Nabisco horse race, and Oregon is the lone team on the fringe. Both Colorado and Oregon State on the backside of the green. They're going to have to go up and down. It all comes down to these last couple of shots.
Great job.
A team that featured 2 All-American caliber quarterbacks. It was actually the amateurs that carried them to the title. The Oregon Ducks, the winner of the Nabisco horse race. And let's just start with the strategy. The tee shot on the final hole, only one team was able to get it in front of the green. Take me through what was going through your mind.
You just close your eyes and let it rip. That's it.
You fend off Oregon State. How poetic is that to win the championship? What does that mean?
It's justice. You know, at the end of the day, that's all it is.
Congratulations on sending them to the Pac-2. Congratulations on the money, and your Oregon Ducks, the Nabisco horse race champions.
Despite Oregon's impressive victory, the Colorado Buffaloes and Oregon State remain at the top of the leaderboard.
Since 1996, we've sourced the best grapes across California's vineyards to create handcrafted, fruit-forward, balanced, delicious wines. We hope you love our wines as much as we do.
When you're owned by dairy farmers, you don't make dairy that's just good enough. You make dairy so good, it makes everything better. Ice cream that's your favorite part of any pie. Melty cheese shreds that invite nachos to bring friends. And cream cheese that's the best thing that ever happened to a bagel. We don't just make dairy, we make it extraordinary.
We're back at the Safeway Foundation Battle at Bandon, and it's time for the final 18 holes on the legendary Bandon Dunes course. With the Colorado Buffaloes leading, this is the players' last chance to make a move and claim the #1 spot.
Well, Mason, here we go. It's the final day. Colorado in the lead. You're dealing with the wind, dealing with pressure, but this is nothing new for you.
No, it's nothing. Yeah, I know Joey's not talking to me. You know, this. I've been threatened multiple times by Chris and other people. So heads on a swivel and just gonna go out there and try to play some golf.
After what can only be described as an iconic Saturday at the Safeway Foundation Battle at Bandon, we're now talking about the important things like, how'd it flow?
Flowed pretty well right there for the day. How'd it flow for you?
Oh, I have no problem with the flow. Here at the Battle at Bandon, the Safeway Foundation Battle at Bandon, we've progressed past excessive drinking and moved on to colonoscopies and prostate exams.
Gentlemen, and a scholar right there, folks. Look at that. Mama raised him right.
I feel like every year there's something, a conspiracy to bring Arizona State down. I'm just not sure I like it. I mean, I thought my tee time was at 8:30 today. I come here, I show up, it's at 8:50. People are playing games with the tee sheet. It's like, it's one thing after another, and then I see Johnny gets to tee off twice. I'm not a complainer, I'm just an observer. You know what I mean? Life is good, my coffee's great, I'm here, I'm just observing.
I'm going to steal that. Not a complainer, but an observer. Keep it up, my friend.
Yeah.
All right, we've got two groups left teeing off here at Bandon Dunes to start the final round of 18 at the Safeway Foundation Battle at Bandon. But let's go ahead and hit the course and check in on how some of the teams that have already teed off are doing so far.
I've actually played really well up until this exact point.
Come on.
I think I'm 2 over through 7. So, yeah, the pressure, could not handle it, apparently. Oh!
That's how you do it in front of the cameras.
Awesome.
Ain't talking so much now, are you? Huh? Say, ain't talking so much now, are you?
Oh, great shot.
Look at this guy.
Nice touch, Steve.
Beautiful.
Look at this.
Did you have that on film?
Well, normally cool, calm, collected, a rare show of emotion from Jonathan Ogden there on hole number 9. What went wrong?
You know, Bump made a nice little, he was over there for eagle. He not hold the birdie on me, and I had a good read on it, but I just pulled the putt for the half. I wanted to beat him down. We're trying to get something. We're trying to finish in the top 3, so.
So as we get set for the back 9, Colorado was in the lead. Starting off these 18 holes, you drop it 5.5 to 3.5. Utah, how does it feel? You get a chance to possibly play spoiler and knock the Buffaloes off the top spot.
The last time we played, Mason did a great job of reminding me I was in a dark place. I was on the struggle bus, like front seat, helmet, everything.
Johnny Hecker, along with adding a couple of dollars to the swear jar there. Oregon State, they're in striking distance of Colorado here.
Yeah, we're in the mix. I'm waiting the results on Mannion. He's got another Colorado matchup, so that could be a big swing for us as well. Just gonna keep our head down and keep swinging, have fun, let the Pops take us to the promised land.
All right, best of luck to Oregon State here.
Thank you, go Beavs.
As most players head into the back 9, we'll also take a short break. When we return, we'll find out if the Buffaloes have fended off both Oregon teams and who will emerge as this year's champion.
Sometimes leadership is scary. But so is regret.
Refresh inside and out. Meet your new no-sugar liquid remedy that's only 5 calories, organic, gut-healthy, and so fizzing delicious. Try Liquid Remedy Kombucha today.
What should Joey do with this tournament next year? You've got some schools going to the Big Ten.
Can I start with this one? I don't give a damn. I don't care. This is the Harrington Foundation tournament. There has been an established group of dudes who love this tournament, have loved this conference.
There's a lot of people that are great athletes, but then also people here that are incredible businessmen and women. take what they do very seriously and love to give back to Joey's foundation and support people in the Oregon community. And so that means a lot to all of us. And
it's just something that's really special. There's so many good bonds between a lot of these guys that played against each other that are now, meeting on a regular basis. It's really special.
Like Joey says, like, this is a family, and I would echo that.
It's a great cause, and it's great golf, it's great people. And you combine that all up, and I think you're gonna have a pretty good day.
I think it should be like a legacy tournament in honor of those who served the Pac-12 in the past. Yeah.
As close to a locker room as you're going to get. What happens here just stays here. We all have some fun, and it's not as bad as that may sound, but it is. You just, like you said, you just have fun with it.
I go back to the glory days, in my opinion, in college football was the 90s and the early 2000s, where you had that tradition and you had those rivalries. And I think we all know that college football has changed now.
The good that Joey does with this foundation and helping these kids in Oregon get scholarships, and you can't let that in just because the NCAA decides they don't want to do anything about it and hope something good works out of it.
If the sports world and college athletics can't figure out how to keep these dudes together, let the Harrington Foundation and let this tournament figure out how to do it the way that it should be done.
While the Pac-12 may be gone, the incredible effort from the Harrington Family Foundation continues to live on. The Oregon Community Leadership Scholarship is a 4-year scholarship for Oregon high school seniors headed to an Oregon college or trade school. Those students who have shown a take-charge ability in their communities but may need help reaching their potential are who the scholarship is focused on. Over the last decade, the foundation raised over $1.2 million and sent over 48 future Oregon leaders to college. On behalf of our athletes, sponsors, and entire crew at the Battle of Bandon, we extend our deepest thanks to the Harrington Family Foundation for their extraordinary contributions in changing so many lives. This Pac-12 family will always live on here at the Battle of Bandon.
How's it feel coming down to the last hole?
That's how you want it. You want to be on the last hole, the last kick, all those things. So it's exactly what we're used to.
Were you partnering with him when I was in my backswing and the drone flew over?
Yeah, I told him to do that.
You had a great shot. That was a great shot.
Just saying.
I don't know what's saltier, Steve or the ocean right now about that.
The drone buzzed the tower.
Well, I was literally in my backswing.
As the final groups wrap up their rounds at the Battle of Bandon, the question remains, will the Colorado Buffaloes clinch the victory, or has one of the Oregon teams staged a dramatic comeback to take the win? We're about to find out.
By only a half a point. Oregon State at 47.5, Oregon at 48 finishes second. Second place goes to Oregon. With an 8-point victory. Colorado Buffaloes with 56 points. Thank you guys. This was as smooth as it's been forever.
Well, that'll bring this year's Safeway Foundation Battle of Bandon to a conclusion, and our champions this year, the Colorado Buffaloes. From all of us here, we appreciate you joining us. It's been a terrific time here, some beautiful weather, and some terrific memories that were made here at the Bandon Dunes Golf Resort. The Colorado Buffaloes, this year's champions of the Safeway Foundation Battle at Bandon.
The Safeway Foundation's Battle at Bandon is presented by the Safeway Foundation, Tillamook, Nabisco, Liquid Remedy, PepsiCo, Molson Coors, Trincaro Family Estates, Nike, and Shipsticks.